Hey guys, this is Names with Names Repairs. Today I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna take you for a drive in the Irish Motorway here in Dublin. It's called the M50. It is a very well built road with 8 lanes. It's a busy road during peak hours and gets quieter in the evenings and most Sunday mornings. Anyway, in Ireland, right-hand drive vehicles are standard and we drive on the left. Most cars are diesel just because diesel is economical and many Irish people prefer diesel. The speed limits on Irish roads are as follows. National roads is 100 kilometers an hour, regional roads is 80, urban areas is 50, and special limits for schools and other high pedestrian zones is 30 kilometers an hour. Take note that no traffic laws were broken or any speed limits were broken during the recording of this video. So with that said, sit tight and enjoy the drive.
And you can just go straight. I'm not shifting it myself. I'd rather just let the automatic transmission do its thing. The black Mercedes C180 was a manual car, and I enjoyed driving a manual car as much as I enjoy driving an auto, but I prefer the manual because it engages me more, you know. So, but then, like at this day and age, if I lived somewhere else where it was rural and there's no, like, you know, there's back roads and there isn't much busy traffic as it is here, then a manual car wouldn't be a problem, you know. But here, I think the automatic is coming in handy because it's very busy. And, you know, in the morning when you're rushing in traffic going to work, I think the automatic is quite handy in these situations compared to a manual where you just have to keep shifting and shifting. Still, automatic cars are quicker at taking off. That's one thing for sure. A bunch of lights here, and then we're going to hit the traffic, the roundabout. After the roundabout, you're going to see the signs that we're going to hit the motorway. Like, see, in situations like this, I don't have to like shift down, and I just have to keep going. That's what I meant. It's 10 times better having an automatic if you live in the city, or if you, that was a tunnel there. I hope you can see everything. It's getting darker and darker by the day, but still it is what it is. I want to bring you now, all these lights should be on, the street lamps. I have to speed it up here a bit, but I'm gonna go over the limit just because of a guy who's doing his thing here as well. And then see the black Mercedes coming behind me there as well. He won't let me go into the correct lane, but I'll leave it be because I don't want to go over the speed limit and get in trouble with it. So I can join the lane now. Speaking about trouble, there are the cops there. Watch them. You don't have to be in competition with those guys because those guys have no restrictions. So it's still 60 this road, but those guys aren't doing 60 at this stage. They're hitting the gas hard. Yeah, so if the camera is still live, at this stage we're approaching the fork towards the main motorway. It's called the M50. If you can see the signs ahead of me, I don't know if you can see them, but if you can, that's going to bring us right into the M50. So I have to go into this lane because I'm going to go northbound. I don't want to go southbound because southbound is a bit like there's a toll gate, and for this video purpose I don't want to pay a toll. So I'm going to go northbound, and it's closer to home to where I live, so it will make my life easy. But you can see the cops are in front of me. They're everywhere, the cops here, so they're watching what you're doing. They have speed detectors in their car. Once they see you speeding, they stop you. So you gotta be careful with it. So just gonna pass this tunnel here and then go into the main motorway using this fork here. That's gonna lead me down to the end there. Now I'm gonna go into the motorway. It says 40 kilometers an hour here. After this rump, I wanna join the main motorway. So you can see the signs, it says M50. And I'm gonna merge in using this lane here. That I mean already. Once the cops move a bit further, they're gonna give me enough room. So here we can push the gas up to 100 kilometers. You can see everybody's doing their speeds now. I'm gonna let this guy merge a bit. I think he wants to merge. No, he's fine in his own lane. I let him go. I'm gonna go into the a bit faster lane here because my car is a bit fast. And I just passed him there. He's kind of slow. Some people are slow in here, which is dangerous because you have to have a solid reason why you're being slow. Otherwise, if you're too slow, drive in your lane. Like this guy here, look, he's trying to switch lanes for no reason. It's madness. So we're in the M50 now. If you can see what's going on, there's a lot of cars now. But yes, indeed, we are in the Irish motorway. It's the M50 and I'm in the northbound. And the speed limit in here is 100 kilometers an hour. And you have to stay that, my dear, because there's cameras everywhere. So if you do over 100, you're going to get yourself in serious problems. But anyway, enough of the talking. Let me shut up for a minute and just drive. Okay, I'm approaching my exit here, so I'm going to take the fast lane because the fast lane ends up in a slow lane there at the very end, at the bottom. Go into a roundabout, go to a gas station, turn around, and then head back home through the other side of the motorway. You see, the guy is overtaking me here, but still, like, I don't want to break the law. That's the law. I can't do over 100 just so it suits him, you know. So it's best he overtakes me, and whatever happens to him. It doesn't happen to me. That's the way it goes. So I'm hoping you're enjoying all this view here and seeing all these cars, because if that camera runs out of me, I'm in serious trouble. But all over, the motorways are very nice to drive in. Sometimes they're congested, like, you know, this is after hours because all the traffic is gone. So there's still a bit of room. So that symbol there says that the motorway ends here. Just gotta do a little bit slowing down now. And then choose my lane on the roundabout. I think I'm just gonna go here to check the camera instead of turning around. I have to check if everything is okay. Now the speed limit from here is 60. Anything more than that is illegal. So these traffic controlled roundabouts, these traffic lights controlled roundabouts are brilliant. I think they're kind of like a bit better technology or better idea to put them on roundabouts, especially big roundabouts like this in major roads, because they can control a lot of traffic and it's better, you know. Look, that guy's taking off before it's green. Like, I don't know where they're rushing to, but it is a dangerous place to disobey the traffic laws here, because if you do, there's a lot of cars with speed coming from the other side trying to merge into the road under this bridge, because that's then the M1, it's called.
So anyway guys, I'm approaching the end here and I'm gonna call it quits. So thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Peace and I'm out.